Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. As always, I have to forget to do something. So, we are in Endgame, finally. Endgame on Hogwarts Legacy is a bit of a contentious one. So you can only go to Azkaban. I've actually got to the point where we go to Azkaban. And then we've got to do Ravenclaw. Now, I managed to get the auto save for Ravenclaw, but it pushed out for Slytherin, so we'll have to do the full start for Slytherin. So what we'll do is we'll do Azkaban, we'll get to the map chamber as a Hufflepuff, then we'll do Ravenclaw, and then we'll have to do the full things through for Slytherin, but hopefully it will only take a couple of hours. But to be fair, I mean, looking at the save portions for, they're saying 45 minutes to that old one, but we go to the manual saves, got 1 hour, 2 hours to get to this part, but I think 2 hours is from the start, so minus 45 minutes, so each one takes about an hour. The Slytherin one is the one which is concerning me because I do have to do it from scratch. We'll see. We'll see how we go. But let's get into this and go to Azkaban.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Revelio. Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible. But I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Mind your step.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
She's been here a lot longer than the rest of them.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know of.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Who's there? Why torment me further?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins? Near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book.
Helen, know you're here.
Come in closer,
Be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. Revelio.
Once you're used to flying around on a broomstick, this is...
Why, how nice of you to stop by.
Protego!
I don't think you know
Past the river near the forest. I must be on the right track. Revelio. I should investigate. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio! Is that Infurious wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardo. Potato! Stupefy! Incendio! Incendio! This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next. Revelio. An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him.
What do you think you're doing?
Incendio. Lumos. Protego.
Marvelous strike!
Lumos. Expelliarmus.
What the... No. What have you done? I've seen Billy Wings more thing.
Stupefy.
If it isn't Laura Treadwell's guardian...
Protego. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Accio! No, that's not it. It's no wonder I never found that clue. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Accio! No, that's not it. You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. It's no wonder I never found that clue. Accio! You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? Revelio. Incendio.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best of her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
I'm on...
We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
A map. It doesn't...
I do hope my brother is all
Madame Beaumont,
bad off.
I regret...
Bad off. Ranrock's loyalists are not to be underestimated. I should have done more.
Revelio.
I shall never forgive myself.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Hello?
Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Incendio!
Why spread this out longer than necessary? One less shooting. Not quiet enough. How nice of you to stop. Some of it's taken out last me. Come here. I'll cut you from shoes to shadow. Stop it!
Incendio! Protego! Stupefy!
This is where I won't rest until you're dead.
Expelliarmus!
Tired.
No! I will make you
Protego!
get accustomed to that.
Incendio!
I won't rest. Why can't I hit you? Lucky that's all.
One count down, one more to go.
One less human to worry about. One less.
Incendio!
Little maggot, why did you threaten me?
Accio! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Incendio!
That one.
Stupefy!
How nice of you.
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest. One less human to worry.
Incendio!
Not quiet enough. Over here.
Protego!
You will regret coming here. No! I will make
Incendio!
Why spread this out longer than necessary? Fight about as well as a pumpkin.
Protego!
Some of it's taken out last me.
Incendio!
I won't rest. Dead.
Expelliarmus!
Ooh, this shouldn't take long. Stop it!
Stupefy!
No!
Incendio!
I will make you pay.
Accio.
I won't rest.
Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
I should have done more. I should.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out?
It was...
What do you... Thank you. Sincerely. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
Welcome to the channel, hope you're having a great day.
Lumos.
Here I am, as good as my word.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it.
Incendio!
Fix the path and keep a sharp eye out.
Protego! Stupefy! Nothing to do now but keep going. Stupefy! 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 Incendio! Incendio! Protego! Incendio! The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Lumos. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Protego! Incendio! No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw is. I wonder how big this place is. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Accio! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh. Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Potato! Stupefy! Revelio.
Need to get down there. Well, I think this is the map chamber, so we've then done a Hufflepuff. We need to start the Ravenclaw. Like I said, the Slytherin unfortunately will have to be a full run through because I messed up the autosave.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio! Accio! That platform ought to be able to float straight to me. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Incendio! Protego! Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Revelio. Remarkable. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Incendio! Protego! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Protego! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Incendio! Master. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Revelio. I'll need to look around for the symbol. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Revelio. Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! So you brutes! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Accio!
Thanks, man.
Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! But that's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Thanks for having, I don't know, I'm just kind of chill playing and trying to grow it naturally rather than...
Where am
I do need to push at some point, I know I do.
Oh no, the room's starting to...
But as you're on here, what kind of games would you want to see me play? I did want to do the Assassin's Creed run through, I did start doing it.
What is this?
But I was just wondering what kind of games you'd want to see. I don't know whether I'll do all the walkthrough.
I can only hope this magic protects
It's
me until I'm
definitely
able to make my
hour
way out
filling.
of here.
It's a way for them to say how many hours it takes to complete this, because
What is this place?
okay, there's subtle differences in each house. We're at the map chamber, so this is the Hufflepuff one done. Now I need to do Ravenclaw. Oh, story mode games are legit. Well, when we've done Hufflepuff, I'll come out. You tell me what games you want to see. I mean, like I said, I want nostalgic vibes. Well, I wanted to go through the entire Assassin's Creed. I did start doing the first one. I have got every single Assassin's Creed outside of Portable, because I think there's one on DS, one on PSP.
Can it be?
But apart from that, I've got every Assassin's Creed game. I wanted to do I've got every Witcher game as well. The only problem is I think that Witcher, people want to watch
Has
Wild.
someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognise you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
Really wanted to go through
I
the
am
XCOM
indeed.
series as
I
well.
must confess that I
that
am
was kinda cool,
surprised
but
to
the
see
first
someone
one,
so young standing
XCOM,
before me.
And the
Enemy
same age
Unknown.
that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started
Enemy
at
Unknown, I
Hogwarts.
think's the
You've
remake,
paid attention,
first remake.
and might I presume you
UFO
share
Defense
our
is the first one.
ability?
To see traces of ancient magic.
And
Yes, sir,
then
I do.
it's Terror from
As
the
you
Deep,
have
then
likely
it's
realized
Enemy
by now,
Unknown, and then
our
it's
ability
XCOM
gives us a
2,
unique
plus
relationship
all the ones
with
in
all
between.
forms of magic.
So when
We can access
when I finish with this one,
expressions
we'll,
of magic
pop in,
that few others
take a look
can.
at the kind of games.
Opportunities will arise
we've,
that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss, but first,
I can only do this
a map
by
found in a certain book
kind of-
led you
not by
here.
accident, it is
Place
by
the book
design.
on the pedestal.
I don't
but
have the
I
book with
was-
me, sir.
So I-
That
my
is
history, I worked in
unfortunate.
restaurants as
I'm
manager of
afraid
restaurants in
we
London.
must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
After a while, I just realised that it wasn't for me, and
Very
I was
well.
in the wrong industry.
I'll retrieve the book
and
right away.
Good.
Just found a
We
part-time
shall
job,
speak
well,
again
part-time
once
job,
the book
full-time
is
job
in
doing
place.
security, and became a supervisor there as well. And then I met my future wife, and probably about a year and a half through. How have I earned a trophy? Weird. Have I just done it? No. That couldn't have done it. No. Oh yes, the Hufflepuff. So. Met my future wife, and she got offered a job in Switzerland, so I'd already kind of left security at that point. So I'm over in Switzerland. I'm learning a little bit of French at the moment, but I'm pretty much a house husband at this time, and I thought, well, I'll start playing games and might as well stream them as well. And yeah, that's where we are. So hopefully I can do well from this, but who knows what the future holds, huh? Right, in regards to trophies on this game, we've got pretty much everything done. We'll have 2 left. There they are. So we've got the map chamber Hufflepuff, map chamber Gryffindor, and this is Slytherin, and that's Ravenclaw. So this is what I call about buster fillers for games. Well, this is PS5, but I've got to do I am doing a basic build, which I need to get back into, because I actually bought 8 months worth of improvements to my PC, but I just haven't started doing it, and it's pretty cool, kind of using a budget per month and upgrading it. But I really haven't come around to doing the videos because of said move and getting married and being in a new country and getting everything set up. So I do need to start doing that. But the specs will be pretty good. I mean, at the moment, it's let's take a look, shall we? So I have to go on this, and I have to, because of the way that I've set this up, I will switch over, and there you go. I am still here. Just give me a second. Yeah. There you go. Right. Let's get the right one. So this is a 3770K. It's quite an old PC. I mean, the chip must be what, 12, 14 years old now. And it's only got a GTX 770 in it. However, I have got a quite recent card to put into it, which will work, and it'll work quite well, and I'll be able to play all the recent games. But I am now looking into the next part of it. I mean, if I play stuff like Stellaris, it will take time to load, but it will work. Everything in here will work on the computer quite well. Just thinking. I mean, there's enough games to play. Merci beaucoup. Wunderbar. You've gone German on me. German. I'm living in Switzerland. German is the next language, but I've got to learn French first. I mean, there's enough games on here to play and go through. It depends what people do. There's games which I can't play, like just you couldn't play Leisure Suit Larry. It's so specific, and yeah, I mean the catalogue is the catalogue. It's I got a lot of stuff through Fanatical, which is worldwide. There's certain things that you can't do. Expeditions Rome and Expeditions Vikings I wanted to do as well. Prison Architect, I've got the complete edition of that. But it's just what people want to see. I don't mind playing what people want to watch. Very much into the Star Wars. Can you not tell? And that's just Warhammer as well. And like I said, XCOM's on there, so I want to go through the XCOM series. I have got Enforcer Crimea, they're not that good. And Apocalypse, all of those four, they're not great in the series, but UFO Defense, Enemy Unknown, XCOM 2, and Terror from the Deep, I want to do them as a Halloween one, but I don't think they're really Halloween. What else is there I wanted to go through as a Sid Meier's quite a good. The problem with Civilization is it's so intensive on the people, so I'm not sure. It's time. These are time ones. People don't mind watching time ones. It's very niche kind of playing, but it's not necessarily what a lot of people want to watch. Some people watch people through. Masters of Orion's really good, but the Stellaris is the latest one. I was going to play through Lucius again. I was going to do that for Halloween, but I can't remember what I ended up playing for Halloween. I did the Infection Free Zone, which is kind of cool. What else is in here that we could go through? I mean, this is GOG's another one, and I guess Epic. Amazon's got a couple of bits on there, but yeah, I won't. I'm not going to load it up whilst I'm in. GOG has most of the Steam stuff on it, so most of the Epic stuff on it. I think it does anyway. Yeah, so that's Epic. There's some stuff on Epic, but the thing about Epic is all of this is pretty much freebies. You get 2 free games a week on Epic if you go into the game server. GOG would have been again probably Fanatical or Humble Bundle, but I mean, there's some stuff which we could play on there. Oh, the other, that's it. That's what I wanted to go through. The other, because I just seen Neverwinter. Wanted to go through like Baldur's Gate 2. UFO series again is quite good, but it's very close to the XCOM. Ultima Underworld. I used to play a lot of Ultima Underworld 2. A lot of Underworld 2. I always play Space Wolf, but that's kind of converted into mobile platform gaming now. And then the original Wing Commanders. There's something I'll play in the background. What else is there? That's GOG. The best thing about GOG is something I've learned, like compared to Ubisoft. I don't know whether Ubisoft should load as well, because we've got some stuff on Ubisoft. It's a shame that GOG's so messed up when it comes to catalog combining, because it was a really good concept, but they made it so that all of the connections were done through third parties. So it was people creating them, and then the links wouldn't work properly. And why are you updating for 212 megabytes? You're a loading platform. You're giving me a game for free, Ubisoft. So there's so much on there, but it's what people want to watch. And I don't mind doing whatever anyone does want to watch, but it's finding what the mass majority of people will want to see. Eventually Ubisoft for some reason needed an update, but that will load. Yeah, whatever. Always does that. The other thing with Ubisoft, it never stays online. It always logs itself off. They do put their games on other platforms, but this was the point I was getting to with Assassin's Creed. You kind of look at the way that Ubisoft are going at the moment, and they're Fortnite. If you look back in my record, I used to play Fortnite. I probably haven't played it for so long now that I'd be no good. I mean, you've got to remember, there's so many. Of course. Right, we'll do that another day. But I've got like the Anno series. I've got all the Assassin's Creed on there as well. I'm not going to log into stuff now because I am probably going to give away a password. I am doing a switch over, guys. So give me 1 second and I will see if it will do that. So let's come out of that one, switch over. I've got to see if it'll do it this way, because most of the time I have to reset it. Yeah. So just resetting. I don't know why it does that. It's because obviously you only got so many HDMI, and in order to get the game capture and not have to switch over the switches, I've got a multi-socket. But as soon as you change the multi-socket between like PS5 and PC, it just freezes on the OBS system, and it's probably something to do with the older system. Yeah, I mean, I used to play Fortnite to compete as well. So let's come out of this now. I think we're done for this. I've still got to do run-throughs, but it's run-throughs. So let's go to the library here. I mean, my PlayStation library is big enough. I was going to have a go at that. That came out on PS Plus. When normally I do the PS Pluses when they first come out every month, but there was a lot going on. I was only able to, I think, do one. And I did. Oh yeah, I did Hot Wheels, but again, it came through with so much copyright. Well, not copyright claims. They've obviously got third-party tracks on there, so I had to wipe all the music. And if anyone's watching through it, you just get so many muted sections. Ghostbusters, again, I was going to do that for Christmas, but I'm not doing that now. Cyberpunk we've completed. Actually, which one is it? Is it Outlaws or Pandora? So, have you been watching the Avatar Pandora or Outlaws on my stream? Oh, crap. need to look through that. Nothing big. Right, so on Thursday, that was Skybreaker. What was the... November. Right, so 26th is Pandora. So this means on Thursday, so in 2 days' time, we have the Outlaws expansion starting. Just double checking this. 21st, so the wild card is coming out, which means that, have I got this actually? Yeah, so Outlaws is on there, so is Elden Ring actually. Let's get some of this off. I just don't need this on here at the moment. I can re-download it if I need to. That apparently is really rubbish. It was in the... Oh, this is collections, I think. Let's just... Go on, pop up collections. Is he going to pop up collections? No. Okay, whatever. I might have already done it. Right. Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, so on from Thursday, Cyberpunk. Haven't got a chance to play it yet. So Cyberpunk, Cyberpunk was good. Hour-wise, let's have a look. It's not where I want to be. I need to be in. Let's go home. Trophies. Yeah, got it. Okay. So Cyberpunk is completionist. I can't remember how. Will it tell me how many hours I played on it? No, I think I have to have it installed. It was long through. I mean, if you watch Cyberpunk on PC, especially with like a 4090 and stuff like that, it is so much more in depth. But gameplay wise, it's absolutely fine on the PS5. Just doesn't look as graphically great, but still completely playable. And obviously they got rid of most of the bugs. So that one was completed. The only reason we haven't completed Hogwarts is because they make you run through. This is what I was talking about, completionist nightmares, when it comes to... this was Portkey Games, and so they make you do the first 2 hours under every house. So I have done every single thing that you need to do in the game. The only thing I'm doing now is going to the map chamber with all 4 houses. We just seen the Hufflepuff one. That was 2 hours. So 6 hours of your gameplay is repeating the beginning of Hogwarts Legacy under every house. All these zeros are not where I played them. It's just where there's been a PS challenge. That was PS Plus, PS Plus, PS Plus. Maybe the last was Star Wars Outlaws. This one is only not complete because of the taking out the capital ships without taking damage, and I can't remember. I only need to do one, but I can't remember which one it was. Is it hidden? Yeah, there you go. Defeat each sentient capital ship without taking hull damage, which is really difficult. But I've worked out ways to do that. Elden Ring, need to go back to Elden Ring actually, because again I'm on queue to actually complete all the trophies in that one as well. So, Armor of the Briar. Yeah, we're almost at Armor of the Briar. Quidditch Champions I played from the start. Jedi Survivor. I did start playing through until Outlaws came out. But there's loads of stuff. There's Pandora. Pandora's completed, I think. I completely forgot why I was in here. Yeah, so Pandora's completed as well, and Skybreaker. So stream both of those as well. So yeah, I guess we'll go back to Assassin's Creed, because on Thursday, so for Thursday for a week, we'll be playing through Outlaws for the new wildcard, although that might only be 2 days, I don't know. It depends how much is in that. And then the final chapter of Pandora comes out on Tuesday. So we'll do that, and then that means the next week and a half are kind of set up. Yeah, it's just working out what people want to see. There's loads we could play. I had fun on Squadrons. I do like Squadrons. I used to play X-Wing when I was younger. I played not Bridge Crew. Played the other one. That's another new game which you need to play. RoboCop Rogue City. I might play through that. I don't know how long that one lasts. And then you got Witcher. I used to play R-Type when I was a kid. That's a lot of fun. But again, stuff like R-Type it's not. I wouldn't stream it. I'd just be playing it. Watchdog Legions. I've got a complete edition of that which I need to play through. But there's loads in here. It's just what people want to watch. Assassin's Creed. See, Valhalla I wouldn't get through until I played all the others. But we've got all the Assassin's Creed. I mean, Ace Combat 7 I enjoy, but again, probably not so much fun streaming. XCOM 2. Yeah. Didn't even know I had Rocket Birds too. That's Freedom Cry. Freedom Cry, you see, Freedom Cry again is one which we can do, but Freedom Cry is more of a console one, and they just put it on PS3, I think, or PS4. Another game I used to play when I was a kid. That's it. So there's loads we can play through. Sometimes when you're doing these story missions though, I understand the community on Kick's growing. At the moment, the easiest way to get popularity, but get your foot in the door is to go on YouTube, because streaming on YouTube is actually quite low at the moment. You might see a lot of it, but it's quite low. It's more video upload, and so the streaming community is there's more access to more people on YouTube. You're more likely to get random people coming to YouTube and coming onto your stream than Twitch or Kick. You have to have kind of a platform. So if you have very strong Instagram or very strong Facebook community or TikTok, or I suppose X, although X is kind of dying at the moment, then you can build that community and stream and get people to come to the stream on that way. And then when you've got a couple of thousand people watching a stream, you can then bring more people in and you can start creating a community. But when you don't really have that, because I haven't really pushed my Instagram too much, it's got a following on it, more than what's on here, but I don't really push it too much, and I think YouTube gives that better option for I mean, the algorithm kind of sucks from time to time because I was getting 11,000 people watching streams, 8,000, 3,000, 5,000. It was going up and down. And then at one point the algorithm went, no, I don't like you anymore. And it's like 5, 6 views. So it's kind of strange working with the algorithm and working out how it works. But I think you've got more chance of getting the stability of a channel on YouTube. And then from there, you can move across to places like Kick or move across to... My huskies are crying. Let me find out what's going on. What's going on?
It's an alarm.
What?
An alarm.
Ah. Buzzy Buzz!
I'm sorry.
Oh dear. Alexa set off an alarm. My huskies were howling. It's always fun. Yeah. That's just my view on it. The other day somebody was kind of going, oh, you don't stream in 4K. I don't think there's many people who stream in 4K. You have to understand how uploads, downloads works. Now, the other disadvantage of moving to where I live, because I live quite remote compared to the main towns, is my upload download is done through copper cabling, which is like the original way of doing it. And but I don't know, copper cabling in Switzerland is better than most places, so I get 100 megabits per second download and 100 megabits per second upload. The upload is actually stronger than most restrictions on cable on cable, but it does mean that you can't upload as much because it's the upload amount which is important. And 4K, you need almost 300 megabits per second to get a decent 4K upload, and then it gets downloaded, and downloads are always faster than uploads when it comes to most people's cable, unless you have a dedicated upload line. So that's I think when people do videos, they'll do it in 4K, 1080p, 4K. Some are starting to do 8K, although there's no point because I don't think YouTube even accepts 8K yet. You have to go to other sites to get 8K. But when it comes to streaming, 1080p is just your standard. And again, YouTube is very easy to understand what their maximum upload is, their download is. Twitch kind of changes from time to time, and Twitch, the quality of your stream is based on Twitch's how far you are in the partner program as well. I think they restrict you quite a bit until you've got a following, and then they increase it. So again, it's kind of the popular people can stay popular. The people who are just coming into it really have to push, and I just felt that streaming on YouTube would be a lot easier for me to start. And then if I get a community, if I get a following, then I can go on and bigger, better things. Yeah, Elden Ring. Well, no, Elden Ring I don't think was the most viewed. It had a popularity. I think the most viewed was actually Outlaws. I know Elden Ring had an 11K stream, but I think Outlaws had constant 5-6K. The beginning of Hogwarts Legacy had 3,000 to 4,000. Cyberpunk was really popular as well, actually. Cyberpunk was pulling in 5,000-6,000, but like I said, it's all algorithm, and when the algorithm shuts you off, you go from minimum 400 or 500, and you suddenly go 12, 13. I mean, the algorithm now 2 for 10. It is what it is, and that's after 1 hour 15. By 1 hour and 15 on streams up until 3 weeks ago, I was 300 an hour minimum. Let's see. This is an update. Yeah, I actually enjoyed Outlaws, but I thought the stealth feature was just not working on it properly. I mean, yeah. I mean, let's have a look. I mean, Hogwarts, I think at the beginning was was pulling in a few people. Yeah, you see, Elden Ring was doing, again, it's that kind of as you go on. I mean, Elden Ring was on part 47. And it was pulling in 3.2s, 4.6s, 4.3s. But I didn't want this channel to be based off of one game, because you get people who just constantly play through the game again and again and again, and I don't think that's right. And then Outlaws, I mean, Outlaws was pulling in 3.9k, 1.8, 2.1, 3.5, 3.5, 2k, 2.4. But then on part 23, it went from 2.4 to 313, and 43, 111, 344, 208, 166. And Cyberpunk again was a build-up. You have to build up some of these things. Yeah, I mean, Cyberpunk 1, you got to part 13, 1.8, 2, 1.3, 1.2, 3.3, 1k. And then Hogwarts 2.2k, 2.6k, 3.5k, 3.2k, 1.4, 3.6, 5k views, 3.9k, and then, you know, by that point, well, Cyberpunk Part 30 had 7 views after the previous one, which had 985 views. Then Force 228, 44, 38, and that was where I think the algorithm went. When I played Assassin's Creed, it actually went up a little bit. Why is that not changed? I've just seen Hogwarts Part 14 and it's still got something on it shouldn't. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but once you make the decision as to what you're doing, then I guess you have to kind of follow it through.
I suppose.
This should be interesting.
That new 5th year. I wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting new school this late.
Must be. I'm not sure this is the right spot. Great gold.
Gold?
My.
Professor.
All right. Deep breath. Why, hello.
I hope.
Just have to wait for the right moment. One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
I have family in Indo.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time.
Here you are. This way.
Revelio.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide will. Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the Hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be
Thank... I'm... Oh.
Good luck today.
I'd...
The map is enchanted to help.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is Levioso. Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by
I'm going through all of this 3 times.
This should be lucky. Nothing lucky about it. Protego! Stupid Protego! Levioso! Good form. I know. Not bad for a beginner. Thank.
If what? All right. That's enough spectacle.
If you know the right spell.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work. I've. Till next time.
Reckon I'll be going to the room.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that... Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Accio!
Now, think of this like... Splendid! That's it! Don't lose your composure. Very good. Very good. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Phew.
Accio!
Splendid!
Be sharp. That is how it's done. You are not making this easy for me, eh? Let us see this. Yes!
Accio!
perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! Phew.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Be sharp. That is how it's done. Watch this. There we go.
Accio.
Brilliant.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
But... well...
Of course, you can use Accio on
A word, if you would.
if you're so inclined.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Okay. I have to take it the old-fashioned way then.
Obviously.
What about the...
Protego!
I trust your first class is...
Have you and... Professor... I mean... I'd like...
Ah, there you are.
You haven't... This is the right area. I wonder where the... Got it.
There's always someone.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks. Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
I still can't believe that girl.
Ugh.
Protego!
What am I missing?
If I have... Lumos.
Do come and find me.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I wonder how many secret passages
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell the North I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
The moth! I should have seen.
Is... That sound... I sup... I'm going to have to use Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Accio! Revelio! That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Cress. Here you are.
Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Levioso. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian. I'm flat. Of course. Get me in.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Levioso. Potato. Stupid one. There goes my wages.
Give them what for?
Accio. Levioso.
You're better than that!
Accio. Levioso.
Is that all you've got? Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Protego.
No. Hope to see you back here again. I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Okay. It's a shame the broom isn't so soon because you have to travel quite far.
Revelio.
I agree.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Hello.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest, past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend.
Revelio. I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you. Accio.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to
Revelio.
start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor? Oh. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Merlin. Revelio.
Not again.
What do you think? Now, how did that
Jaime?
Indy?
Revelio.
I'd rather be the one doing
An inquiring mind.
Revelio. Accio.
Stay the course.
I believe so, sir.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Morgan Le Bay, an unearned
Accio.
I was told that if you put it
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Oh, did you want to
Revelio. Ah. Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Protect! Stupefy! Stupefy!
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way! Expelliarmus!
Protego! Reparo.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Accio. Reparo. Revelio.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. Thank...
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade.
I sell even more worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to
Revelio.
shop at your leisure.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
go.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle. I am certain.
What are you up to now?
What was the Ministry thinking, putting Black in charge of a bunch of children?
Oi! Can you...
Hello. Follow. Very. Daryl.
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
How nice to see you, my young...
Revelio.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against Trill.
What do you want? Leave me.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Go. Right. I'll see. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they?
Is everything... What? Perhaps...
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Why do students always run when Peepsy wants to have some
I'll be weeks from spin.
You can't imagine how inconvenient
Accio.
it was before I invented flute.
Leviosa. A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
I can't remember the last time Sebastian lost a duel.
Revelio. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Yes. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
If someone wouldn't mind letting me know when the class bout fertilizer's coming up, I'd be very grateful. That's one I should definitely feign a bit of pride.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys? I do hope you continue on. For so much effort.
Quite a day for that. Okay, thanks very much for tuning in, guys. Thanks for the conversation. It's a nighttime guru.